It's Wes
and Chanda,
and welcome to DinkLife.
We are in Paris, and today we are going to use our first day of our Paris City Pass, which we purchased online.
Turbo Pass,
and we can talk more about that later. But we are taking a Seine River Cruise, and you have to actually exchange the little QR code that you get with your email for a paper ticket. So that was one thing we didn't know how to do, so we just want to make sure that you know how to do that. Now we are at Pier 3. And it's pretty easy to get here. I mean, literally, I'm looking at the Eiffel Tower right now, so you can't really miss it. They do a tiny little bag check when you come through, and we're going to hop on and see what we can see.
It is pretty cool. They still got the Olympic ring sitting over there. We're heading down to Pier 3 for the Seine River Cruise. So with your Turbo Pass, you go right here to show your QR code to get your tickets. There we are, cruising along
down the Seine.
You can see lots of locks on the bridge. There you go. There's a T-Rex over there too. Fancy bridges. And then the big glass building is the Grand Palace. It looks like there's a giant inflatable over there.
I think that's the museum.
Maybe they got a bounce house in there. That Grand Palace is cool. Look at that statue on the one corner. It's gigantic.
It is huge.
There is an obelisk over there. It's a head chopper. Those are fancy with the little dining rooms on them.
Those are awesome.
And there is the Louvre. It's a massive building. It's a cool looking building with all the little statues around it. There's a little Space Invader character. There is Notre Dame. Think there's a hunchback up in there?
Yes. Supposed to be done soon.
Yeah.
That burned right after the last time we came here. It has taken 6 years.
And that area right over there is where our hotel is. After like 40 minutes. And now we're turning around. Now we're heading down the other side of the channel. It's like we're in Florida or something with these palm trees. There's Notre Dame on the other side. Don't really get to see it. A little cut through path. Ooh, that's fancy over there. Statues on these bridges are cool.
They are.
Now we're turning around. And at the opposite end of that island right there is the miniature Statue of Liberty. Now we're waiting to get off the boat. And they do have indoor seating if it's raining. And this is where you get your tickets for the river cruise and the boat.
So one other thing we wanted to add is that these sort of street, I don't know what you call them, vendors,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, are everywhere in Paris. And you know, today they're selling umbrellas because it was raining, but they're selling these cheap little trinkets and things like that. And if you make eye contact with them or you even speak to them, they will not leave you alone. So the best thing to do is just ignore them if they try to offer you anything. Because otherwise you will have them hounding you all day. All right, everybody, so you just saw we were on our Seine River Cruise and we just disembarked. Overall, it was about an hour and 15 minutes total, like from getting on, leaving, docking, getting off. So it's really not that long, and I don't know what it costs individually because we bought the city pass, which I think for 2 days was, what, $139 a person?
Something like that, yeah.
Roughly. It comes with a lot of things, so check it out if you only have a few days here and you want to cram a lot of things in. But
It's the Turbo Pass, too.
yes, with the Turbo Pass. But it was worth whatever the cost was because we literally passed like every major landmark in Paris. And again, if you don't have a lot of time and you can't see a lot of things, like we can't go to Notre Dame because it is still not open.
Yeah.
It's weird. The last time we were here, it caught fire maybe like 6 months after we got home. And it is still not completely fixed. Now, it is supposed to be open very soon from what I read.
Yeah.
So, you know, right now you just can look at it from the outside. You can't go in and see anything.
Yeah,
which
but
is
it gives you a really cool view of a lot of just the thing. You get to see the Louvre and other stuff,
yeah,
too.
the Louvre, Musée d'Orsay, you know, obviously the Eiffel Tower, the obelisk in the middle of the city. You pass so many just really cool looking things. And this city is so old and has so much history. I mean, it's just lovely to look at. And it's nice to sit down and chill for an hour and get to see all of the sights at the same time. So if you're here and you only, like I said, you only have a couple of days and you want to get a glimpse of everything, this is definitely the way to do it. So spend the money. And just remember, as always, whatever you decide to do, just get out there and do it.